Hey, you there. What's going on? What's going on in here? I got back and people are being nice? What did I miss? Draconis! Wait, people followed off of stream. Peak Axe Blue, thank you for the follow. And hey, it's Jordan88, thank you for the follow. Draconis, thank you for subscribing for tier 1 for 22 months. Weird, the way that's phrased on my timeline. Heck. Where's my stuff? Onsta Monster. All around good person. Resubscribed tier 1 for 16 months. That's so many months. Gosh. Bright Karma, thank you for the 45 bits. Crowds, thank you for tier 1 for 10 months. Tumby. Raving, thank you for resubscribing at tier 1 for 36 months. That's Tree Yarns. Tree Yarns. And Draconis, thank you for the tuning. 200 bits. Thank you. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. We're going to play a video game. You might have heard of them. I thought about premiering a new little thing today, but I decided not. Ah, fuck, it needs an update. How many updates could you how many giggle bits could you possibly need? It needs 385 megabytes, but that will take a whole minute, so we're just going to hang out. Cuz if that gives you a gauge for what my internet speed is, good. I'm glad. I can close this. In the meantime, this is a Viz-shaped game. I'm very excited. I saw the trailer and I was basically like, I'm in. And that was the end of it. I basically haven't seen anything else. Gigglebit. Thank you for the hype trait. Everybody, hello. Where's Viz Tumby? It's on my belly. If we all give Viz 800 kilobytes per second, it would give them 1080p connection. If 3 people give me 800 kilobytes per second, you will have my bitrate. I learned very early about bitrates and resolutions and frame rates because when I started streaming, shit was fucked. And there wasn't a lot of information about all that stuff out there. And so I did a lot of fiddling with those knobs on my own to figure out what they did, how they affected things. And so I have very, very adamantly figured out where my internet is. Everybody knows shit's fucked. Viz, come to Sweden. We average like 100 down, 10 up. I mean, it's not like good internet isn't available here. It's just that it's hard to be picky when you're not in charge of the internet plan. So, it's hard for me to complain. I will, but it's hard for me. The game is starting. Holds internet. Oh, sorry, typo. Chokehold's internet. Have a nice death. Hey, can you see? Hey, point to the Viz parts. Point to the Viz parts of the game. Oh, wait. That's right. It's the whole game. Don't choke the internet. It's already too narrow. You can barely get your hands around it. This is early access? I didn't know that. We're gonna have a nice death. You're about to scythe around the company fringes. Watch your step. The game's still in early access. This means that you can experience bugs that may disrupt your game experience. We are on board to fix them. If you want to help us, please visit the official Have a Nice Death Discord. Thank you a lot to join us in our adventure. Please remember the game is not finished. Got it. 1080 pizzle. Yeah, this is fine. This seems good. Ew, you can see my mouse. Yuck. Get out of here. That sucked. Is Viz also early access? Always. One of these days we'll get a 1.0 release of Viz. I love this game! animation is so good. Viz core as fuck. Oh no. Also, hello, hey Shib. Why am I so small? What happened? No paperwork. Maybe it's because I don't be doing my own deaths anymore. Hello. Holy fuck. Could this be a bit cooler? Jesus Christ. Fucking Christ. God. Just so good. Look at this fucking game. Look at this game. Look at it. Look at it. Excuse me, Viz? This game company called. They want to give you the perfect game. My scythe energy is purple. I didn't even know. Whoa. Can I shrink myself and put myself in the game? I wish. You can't just make it up as you go along, you know? You have a well-established procedure. What you have to do is... Oh, why it's the CEO himself. Excellent timing, sir. All hell's broken loose. Brad has decided to let all the souls in without proper inspection. All of our departments are overwhelmed, as am I. Erg. Thanks, Patrick. Try to argue with your associate, Soros, please. Welcome back, Mr. CPO, and have a nice death. Hee hee hee. Patrick. Whoa. Employee handbook. Employees. Patrick, receptionist. Patrick Thuggins was the victim of a terrible prank at the company he worked at while he was alive. Blind as a bat, someone stole his glasses for a laugh, and poor old Patrick unwittingly overcooked his favorite dish at the company restaurant. He remembered to pierce the lid with a fork, but accidentally heated it in the nuclear reactor instead of the microwave. Well then. Oh my god, we got all sorts of heckin' flavor text. Is this a Metroidvania? I'm straight up, I'm not that sure. Have a good time. Since the beginning, and for certain timelines, the end, Death has been the original goth. Amazing. He mopes around in a black hooded robe, or mantle, as it is known. But as the saying goes, the clothes do not make it the man, since most men don't go around with scythes harvesting other souls. Thanks to the cloak, Death can turn into just about anything or anyone, although he definitely has a preference for forms that strike fear into the hearts of those who see them, and make himself invisible. Invisible. Company's Codex is Heart and Soul. Codex is gone by many names. The Book of Doors, the Book of the Void, the Tale of the Final Passage. It's not a particularly serious book, which is why it's not surprising to see the following on the inside cover. The top 100 stupidest deaths, or anyone who reads this will die soon. No, seriously. I mean, soon's pretty relative. It would be a shame if Viz has a PNG of themselves to shrink and put in the game. Oh, I see what you're saying. Hang on. This is gonna take 20 years to do. Don't mind me. Now it's just me. Wow, My game. Oh! Hey, come back. No, come back. I'm not facing that way. Come back. Now it's me. Hey, Death. How have you been? Been good? Now this is gaming. You look like colleagues. Yeah, I work here. I'm kind of a big deal. Oh. I'm gonna stand over here. Don't mind me. So straight up, I don't really know what the game of this game is. I just saw Skull, Reaper, Scythe. Oh. Hey, Harriet. Hey, boss. So ready to get the Death Inc. house in order? Just don't go spraining anything right at the start, hey? Ready for the warm-up? I want to hear those bones cracking. Chop, chop. Fuck you, Harriet. I'm Death. Sorry that was Kingston. Who did it? Sketchire Cat, thank you. Welcome. We're streaming Have a Night Death. It's really good. I mean, we're literally like 2 seconds in. Silence King of the Cloak, chop chop, press A to jump into the... Welcome. I hope you had a good stream. Whoa! Personally, I'm going to do a jump squat. But you take the effortless 3.0 with up on the analog stick. Whoa! I got up slash. What the fuck? I kind of beat up a bit in the old circle. I see. So easy to use. What a lazy bones. Hey, fuck you. He's called Isco. You missed. I wanted to read that. It's fine. Oh, he's a disco ball. Dude, the animation on this fucking game is ridiculous. Flexibility, yeah, I know this. I know this guy. Here you go, boss. Hey, you stop. I appreciate you. Come on, snatch up that cairn and get your weapon. We'll soon get the cloak of yours warmed up. A hammer? I don't want a hammer. That shape-shifting clothes is almost supple as me. Don't forget to use it with... Where? With where? Okay, it's got a cooldown timer. God did. Looks quite nice, doesn't it, though? I can basically get a double jump by doing an up attack. Keep it about you just in case. Man, I can't read that fast. You kidding me? Hey, it's a dead cells. That's my rage bar. I didn't read it. Hey, can you say the thing again? Ow. Oh. Okay. Noted. And I got little giblets. Solary. Oh. Solary like salary. I get it. Very smart. Solary works like money in Death Inc. You spend your salary at Mark Shop by healing enemies, weapons, and extra spells, or spend in the control room where Jacob and Orville can improve your equipment. So I didn't realize this is maybe this is a roguelite. Look at yourself, boss. You've got injuries. Get in shape to set it done. Good thing planned ahead. Take this and press LB. Healing. Consuming an anima heals all your injuries. You won't restore all HP, but it's good enough. Excellent, boss. You've really shaped up. Well done. Let's not forget, though, so far you've trained with my friends. They've gotten easy on you since they owe me a coffee. So for now, the real thing. Keep your wits about you. Got that? Yes. Very well. Next time we're going to skip the tutorial. Thank you. Yes, haha. Give it your all, boss. I'm just a little guy. Hey, bud. Man. This game is a game. I'm having fun. Look at how flashy it is. Wow. It's so much all the time. What are you? Something? Or are these just like spike equivalents? They're not enemies. I thought they were like enemies who were about to spawn. I just like this game. I think it's cool. I'm gonna cry about it a little bit. Oh no, I used my keyboard inputs. Now I'm crying forever. I'm sorry I don't have anything fun to say. I just love how this game looks. I love how it makes me feel. You're gonna love how having a death makes you feel. I keep thinking that the name of this game is Happy Death Day, and it's not. That's a movie about somebody who dies over and over again, I think. Oh! Wow, I have a lot of damage that I need to not take. Oh, I might die. I might die a fun little death. No! Rest in paperwork. No, not paperwork! I died. I don't want to be died. I'm at my dang desk. My silly little desk. Look at all these little ghosts. Look at them. Look at them. If you don't look at them, you're under arrest. Hello, book. I think you do something eventually. You're really hammering it up, huh? Oh, Pump Quinn! Boss, oh boss, I'm pleased to see you. And you've got your pip book with you. Isn't it adorable? Did you know your pip book notes everything down for you? Just press blue and you're done. It really is very cute, but I don't really like the way it's looking at me. You're really cute. Wow, I was getting some Dead Cells vibes from this game, but this is very Dead Cells. Hey, did you just want a Dead Cells little, hey, here's all your stuff? Here's all your stuff. What if we just all hung out? What if me and my two best friends, Pumpkin and literally Death, just hung out for a little bit? Just for like a little bit. How you guys been? You guys having a good time? How's work? Oh man, the CEO. I mean, my best friend really is making all the right choices. He's doing good work up there. I love his work. Love what he's doing with the place. How about you, Quinn? Anything new? Any budding romances? All right, I'll leave. I'll go. All right, bye. You guys have fun. Don't work too hard. Am I right? All right. See you later. Good bit, Viz. You did it. I'm calling HR. No! You can't call them. We don't have their number. Hello. Hey, Joe. Boss, good morning. Or evening, whatever. Not important. The sorrows are out of control. Quotas have risen astronomically. I'll spare you the details. You got a few ingots to spend? Let's do this real quick before I kick the butt. Oh, you know, how's the family, how's the life? Jesus. Hello? No to the elegance, but mostly to sharpness. What are these? I'm very confused by this entire menu. I don't know what I'm looking at. Are these upgrades? Are these just... I don't have enough to afford anything. A hefty tool. Okay. I guess they're weapons. And then, I guess in order to even have the ability to buy them, I have to level them up to a certain degree. Look at these lanterns up top! I love... Wow, this guy's very jittery. I respect it. Oh, it's a light bulb. It's not a platform. I thought this bone was a little thing. These environments are fucking crazy. These are very detailed. My streams are going to be broadcasted from one of these. At some point. That's where we're going. Yep. Okay, we go. I'm just getting a good bit. Well, listen. You do what you have to do. Oh my god, there was elevator music for a second. And you know what? I value and appreciate that. Okay, let's go fight some things. Hello. I'll explain to you one more time, Pump, so listen up. A Prismium is a free pass you can exchange for anything in the company, no matter what cost. Let's say that Mark doesn't have the amazing item you want. Well, your Prismium lets you expand his shop with a bigger selection. Oh, okay. An asterisk to my report. It's great. You can buy anything you want with it. But then again, you're on training. You'll be able to take advantage of this until you're officially hired, unfortunately. Oh. Oh no, Pump Quinn is his intern. Is there an option to make it so that things don't fucking scroll by so fast? That's what I want. Because jeez and crow. My reading level is not up to snuff. Hello? What are those? Ow. That feeling when the game loads too quick. I absolutely have that problem. I understand. It's a struggle. Especially with these SSDs. Oh, I don't have that hammer that I got for free last time. Bleh. These animations look buttery smooth. Dude, I don't... Who are these people? Where did they come from? Like, what was the game? What are they doing? Where have they been hiding this whole time? The animation in this game is out of control. Hazardous floor. Equipment storage. Solary Prismium department. Choose the next floor. Hazardous floor? That elevator music is quite good. I sure am looking for secrets, even though I'm not confident that that's a thing in this. Ow. You fucker. What was the button? That's me. Ow! Dude, you can't just... Why don't I have any healing? Am I not allowed to heal? I got taught in the tutorial I'm allowed to heal. Okay. I'm still mad at how good the SSD song was in Astro's Playroom. Dude, Astro's Playroom, that game is ridiculous. I'd play a whole real full-size game of that. Although, that was a pretty fucking good game. Like, it was pretty short, but like, the top-notch quality of that game cannot be overstated. It was very tech demo-y, but it was just really fun all the way through. I'm making a diagram of the Well of Souls for my training report. It's here behind me. So once the big boss, aka you, approves that an application and corresponding soul can be sucked into the well. I bet it tickles. Once it has arrived in the great beyond, the system can reissue its essence in the form of a soulary for Death Inc.'s employees. Patrick suggested I add some little stars to really show that it's magic. You did it. Yeah, I like the stars. And the little ghosts? Look at them. Never heard of it, but the other game on their site is Unruly Heroes. I'm gonna look that up, because that title sounds familiar. Have I seen this? Unruly Hero. I've definitely seen this. Yeah, they've got art shops. I don't remember. But this game definitely, like, passed me by, and I don't think a ton of people looked at it. But wow. Yeah, they got the art shops. They got that Ori and the Blind Forest fucking Rayman Legends-esque video game style down. In terms of, hey, let's make a really fucking pretty looking game. Kill a couple more enemies, and then I can unlock Shakespeare. Shakespeare. God damn it. You fuck. I get it. You son of a bitch. That's silly. Checking the Steam page. It's looking good visually. Yeah, no, it looks really good. Hello, Patty. Feeling good? Of course you feel good. Yeah, have a nice death and have a nice day, too. Whoa, hey, hello, I'm here in front of you. Oh, yeah, Harriet, I'm still half asleep, and I, thought you were a customer. I know it's contagious, but seeing the CEO in this state, it's a little depressing. That's why at lunch we're doing strength and balance training, Patty. I'll show you how I'd, something. You sure are just a meat person, huh? I respect it. Whoa, what is this button? What is this shiny? What was that noise? What's going on? Why am I red? What's happening? I'm scared. What did I get? Yeah, I want it. I'm stressed. I got the hammer. I'm not red anymore. I'm blue. I'm purple. I assume that just made my attack better for like a small amount of time, and this is defense. Uh-oh. Hello. I love, you're like a coffin version of fucking, Kingpin from Spider-Verse. Mr. OSHA. Oh, sir, you finally decided to step out of your office. Work at death end goes on with or without you. I'll spare you my own thoughts on the matter. Your absence hasn't stopped the swords from going above and beyond. We've got our work cut out. Curses, for example, if you can remember. Assaulting an employee cost the company money. Minions, too. When it comes to it, curses can help with that. Look. What? What? The cloak deals plus 25 damage. Cost 30 mana. Cloak and swagger... reduces spells mana cost by 10%. I mean, I don't think we have any spells, so let's do cloak. Ooh. Feels like you're back to your old self. It's like Meat Boy, a boy with no skin. I always thought Meat Boy was like made of hamburger. Like I didn't think that that was a boy who's shaped like a cube who has no skin. I kind of just thought he was made of hamburger. And the Band-Aid girl was made of Band-Aids. You know, perfectly normal things. I wonder if I get, like, movement upgrades or anything. Solar Prismium Department. Prismium Deposit. Equipment Storage. Solar Prismium Department. Viso, hey Pickles! Welcome! Hello! Oh, look at all those little guys back there. Oh, I love this aesthetic so much. I wish I could look like this. When do I get to become death? The destroyer of worlds. Isn't that what everyone wants? Secretly? Oh, good. Oh, okay. Oh, God. I did it. Also, I don't have healing. Like, I don't have a Estus. Okay, now I have a Estus. I just had to survive that final thing. The animation in this game is nuts. I totally agree. It's ridiculous. Who are these people? And why aren't they being paid enough? It's banana pants. Ow! Hey, you stop that. A pill! I got the pill. Zoop. Oh, don't hurt me. I was reading chat. You can't hurt me when I'm reading chat. That's a rule. Meat Boy has no skin and everything hurts, and Band-Aid Girl essentially completes him. Huh. Sounds painful. Did anybody play Super Meat Boy Forever? It was a runner, right? Infinite runner kind of deal. The art looked really good in it. Vitamana Department. You never got to try that? I could stream Super Meat Boy sometime. That would be fun. I played that game. Never played it, but I heard it was like, eh. That's kind of like when they announced a new Rayman game and it was on iOS and it was just an infinite runner. And I was like, guys, can you make one where I'm allowed to go backwards, please? Thank you. Like, technically it was a new Rayman game, but I was like, eh. What was this floor called? You may never know. Oh, hello, sir. No, don't. Yo, if you get interrupted, well, oh, I have 2 health. Huh. It sure does look like I can recover some of this health. But it doesn't feel like it. I'm going to die. That's a death guarantee. I'm gonna have a nice death though. It's gonna be great. Hello. Sure, that's great. Can I heal myself? Is that allowed? Can I use a mana to heal myself? I never played it, but I heard it was like, eh. Animation looked very good. Platformers that lets you go everywhere, but incentivize going fast. Probably more fun, maybe. Yeah. I feel like infinite runners are just easier to develop. I don't know, because they can make, like... They essentially make, like, infinite levels. and the game just like makes itself as opposed to like designing things, you know? Oh, where am I? I'm scared. Oh, there we go. $37, nice. Heck. Boom. The deepest of sighs. This makes me want to crack open other early access games like 30xdx. 30xdx fucking looks so good, but it's pretty bare bones right now. I see you again, boss. Harry reminded me to stay on your side because you're having burnout, and she told me it can be really difficult, maybe even be dangerous. Anyway, I can give you a hand making it if you want. I've been taking cooking classes, so don't worry. Whatever burnout is, I love challenging new recipes. I'll help. Oh, Pumpkin, you're too pure for this world. I'm at 95%. Wait. Okay, I bought it. Now what? Dagust. Okay, so I got whatever that is. I don't know that it's a passive. It might be a weapon that I get. Does it show up here? Was it Shakespeare? I don't see it here. Weird that Pumpkin doesn't know about it. What, burnout? I mean, given that they might have, you know, candles in their head. Look at these little guys. I like how they warble when I go past them. Man, I should stream the Ori games sometime. I mean, I technically streamed Ori 1, but that was before anybody watched. I'm going to tell Joe to start wearing sunglasses to allow the finishing touch to his look. Not to mention he'll be easier on the eye. Damn, dude. Can't just say that about people. That's fucked up. Whoops. Also, if you're wondering why I'm not getting very far, I think I'm just bad at this game. Although not having any heals to start is pretty rough. Ow. That means there's a VOD of it? I don't remember if I was making VODs at the time. That was so long ago that I might not have been archiving stuff. Vault. I played through the whole full game. I did. Yeah. 3 parts. Okay, cool. So it's out there. Well, then maybe I'll play the second one. I started up the second one. And it's really fun. That's all I have to say about that. It's just fun. And maybe I'll do a stream through it or something. Oh, I hate this guy. Yeah, get got. What are you? Defense. I'm on defense about it. Excuse me while I just make free jokes. Not to be confused with free jokes. Ow, don't punch me. I think I'm your boss. Don't punch me. I got it. What are you? Rerolls curses. Sure. I don't want this curse. Oh. You played it and was finding it real fun, but for some reason didn't come back to it. Totally. Yeah, I get you. I did the same thing. Sometimes you just drop things, and that's allowed. Yes, please. Thank you. I think valuing your time as an individual and learning how to get a feel for what you do or do not want to do right now is important. Like, sometimes people will just hit their heads against something until, like, they finish it or whatever. But I think, like, with so many games to play, like, it can be a really valuable, maybe not skill, but, like, it can be really valuable for your time and enjoyment to be like, I know what game I feel like playing. And for me right now, like, I need to fucking play Horizon, and I need to, technically, should finish Elden Ring, but I don't really care enough about Old Ring and Horizon. I don't feel like going back to it at the moment. Manager's office. And yeah, Ori do get sad sometimes, though. That's real. But yeah, I fell into Tunic, and I've been loving that. I feel really bad. I might look up where the last couple things in Tunic are. Oh. Hey, bud. Oh. That's a fun, albeit a bit morbid, boss design. Oh, I don't like that. Ow. Ow. Oh man, I do not have a lot of health, huh? What if I did this? Oh! Oh, that was weird. Oh no! My death! I started looking up stuff in-game because of time, actually. I could search where stuff were in games when I was younger. Yeah, I totally feel that. Like, right now in Tunic, I'm just looking for a couple of the, this isn't a spoiler. I'm just looking for a couple of the, manual pages, and I'm only missing, I think, at most 3. But I just haven't seen them anywhere, and I'm just bumping around into stuff in a bunch of different areas, trying to, like, just stumble my ass into where they are. And I'm just, like, at a point where I'm just like, I just need to look up where these are, because finding the last manual pages will allow me to do something else in the game that I want to do. Boss! Yeah? What's up? Do you prefer Sinful Cinnamon or Piteous Eucalyptus? Patrick's let me borrow... Okay. I didn't... No, it's fine. I don't want to read this fun dialogue anyway. Joke's on you! Wait, how did I buy that? I didn't have the percentage bar. I'm confused. These investments make it clear why you're the boss. I'm a bit confused as to why or how. Curses, no weapons. What the f... Okay, curses are a tree of some kind that I don't have access to. Gotta find the last wisps in Pokemon Legends, and I've been like, bleh, I'm gonna go play Mario Kart instead. Totally. Especially with stuff like that. It's also frustrating, especially with open world games like that, when you look for something, and it's like, I should have started using a guide from moment 1, as opposed to like, oh, I almost got every single one of these, and now I'm missing like 2 or 1, and now I have to look at a guide and remember which ones I haven't gotten. And look for the one that I do need to get. The whole thing. I remember feeling that way about Crackdown. I think Crackdown 1 with the agility orbs. Man, Crackdown 3 was pretty okay. I didn't play it after beating it. Crackdown 3 actually was the only time I ever did like a recording gig. Like I basically like did a favor for my bud. Well, he did me a favor by offering to pay me to record gameplay and stuff of Crackdown 3 when it came out. And so I like really aggressively like ran through it live on stream in like a day, and it was pretty fun. Oh, I see the little timer for my thing. Ow, hey, you can't do that. It's illegal. I gotta remember I have a charge pack. The main problem with Pokemon Legends is around 40% of the wisp deload if you're more than 5 feet from them. That's super true. Yeah. It's rough. Pokemon Legends Arceus is also one that I kind of lost steam on. Because, like, I was having fun with the exploration, but something about the Pokemon battles, and I think people who know a bit more about Pokemon on a technical level can probably tell me why. But, like, I think they did something with the Pokemon battles where essentially battles are, like, stupid quick. And so if you do an attack and you happen to do the attack, like, it revolves completely around the, like, do you want to do a strong attack or do you want to do a fast attack system? And it feels like your Pokemon basically die or kill the other thing instantly. And there's, like, no in between. Pokemon Legend Arceus at least does that with the unknown, with the little hint book. I don't think I've even fucked with the unknown. I think I saw one via a story thing, and then I quit that game shortly afterwards. Games that lets you buy a thing that tells you where collectibles are all right in my book. I don't necessarily disagree. I think that's cool, especially because it's, like, completely optional. Zoop. Zoop. Ow. Hey. Ow. It did. The more options, the better. Yeah. Battle system is funky, especially with harder late game stuff. Yeah. I don't know. I just wasn't jiving with it that much. I basically quit right before my Grottle was about to turn into a Torterra, which is, like, my favorite Pokemon, or one of my favorite Pokemon. Prismiums are highly sought after and extremely precious vacation vouchers. A Prismium can be used to buy an upgrade or transformation at the control room, instead of spending your Solary. You can also invest a Prismium with Moneko in the shop in order to improve it. Don't know what any of that means. I'll say this about this being early access game. This game is here. Like, the like, the actual just, like, slashing and fighting and stuff. That's all there. Clarity is not incredibly clear. Like, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with this sort of stuff, but maybe that'll become more clear as we move on. I hope they will have a normal battle system as Scarlet and Violet. Man, Scarlet and Violet. Man, it's fucking crazy to me that they're like, yeah, we can release another Pokemon game this year. What are you thinking? What's happening? I feel bad for everyone at Game Freak. Like, how can they possibly? And, like, there's no way that game's gonna be like everyone's gonna probably complain about the game, and everyone's gonna be like, wow, look at these trees that look like shit. Because they had, like, a fucking year to work on it, or whatever. They had, like, a turnaround time of nothing. I just wish, like, Pokemon games could have a bit more time in the oven. I'm willing to admit that I think I'm honestly, like, I'm pretty done with Pokemon. Like, I was pretty ready to be done before Arceus, because I wasn't getting Diamond or Platinum, whatever the fuck. Because I was just like, this is just like a one-to-one remake, and, like, a lot of people want that, but, like, it's not in the best way. It just looks kind of flat and not very fun. Like, I'd rather have had a Diamond Pearl remake that looked like Let's Go Pikachu Eevee or something. And so I was like, okay, I'm not going to get a remake because whatever, it's a remake. And then Legends Arceus was like, that doesn't look the best. And then people were playing it and people were having fun. And then I grabbed it and I did have a fair bit of fun, which is fine. They reused assets. Listen, if we didn't reuse assets, you know that thing that Steven says in Steven Universe where it's like, if every pork chop were perfect, we wouldn't have something? I forget what that phrase is. If we didn't reuse assets, we wouldn't have Majora's Mask, Apex Legends, etc. Like, I don't know. Dog, I don't need to make new things every single time I want to make a thing. You don't want to go back to random grass encounters. I agree with that. If every hot dog were perfect, yeah. Arceus was your first Pokemon game since Gen 1, and I enjoyed my time with it. That's an interesting jumping in point, for sure. If we didn't reuse assets, all game engineers wouldn't exist. Yeah. If every Port Chocolate was perk, we wouldn't have hot dogs. Gotcha. I'm just thankful I have yet to see complaints about Elden Ring reusing Souls animations. I don't think anybody's ever mad at... I mean, like, if you look from Soul game to Soul game, you can just 100% see, like, how one-to-one their system that they're using is, more or less. It's just the trimmings around stuff that, I don't know. People are gonna be like, wow, look, new stuff. Look, a big, wide Elden Ring. And I still can't believe people complaining that Kratos had the same walk cycle in upcoming games as the last game. What the fuck? Is that real? That's stupid. People complain about so much. It's crazy. Gamers are so entitled. I mean, I know we, like, know that, but, like... Ow. Ow! Stop it. Stop. Oh, I was gonna say we did it, but we didn't. I lied. I love Elden Ring and I love FromSoft. That's valid as heck. You are allowed to like those things. I'm a little more interested to see what the conversation becomes. The conversation around Elden Ring becomes as we get farther away from it. In the same way that I was like, the conversation about Breath of the Wild became a bit more nuanced once we got farther away from it. But heavens, they should really work on that. Wait, what are we working on? The netcode for online stuff. Oh, yeah. I get you. For sure. I'm really glad that online is, like, completely opt-in without having, like, your health bar is big mechanism tied to it. Because it sucks that, like, hey, do you want yourself to be as hardy as possible? Too bad you're gonna get invaded by random tryhards who want to stomp early players. I hate that shit. Hey, Skip. Welcome. We're talking about stuff. Splatoon 2's netcode was very old. Match it. Had to validate if the system was running Windows 95 environment. Splatoon 2? What? Man, I'm excited for Spleen. That's Splatoon 3. We were playing Splatoon the other night. Splatoon. Hello. Cloak deals more damage. Retaliate gain plus 5 defense for 10 seconds. Spells deal plus 10 damage. Cloak deals. Still don't really know what I'm doing with these. Alright, bye, sir. Your animation's really good. Right, okay. Got it. Spleen! Yeah, Spleen. Spleen. Sadly become a full FromSoft hipster. I liked them before they were cool. I think, have I talked about this on stream? I feel like I've had this conversation like a million times with folks. Sorry that you can see my mouse. I guess I could disable that. That sucks. When it comes to a FromSoft game, I really don't like that Elden Ring is a little bit aimless. I really prefer feeling like I know I'm making solid progress and like will arrive at something. Whereas in Elden Ring, it's like, you just went down this path and did this thing. Hey, you got a wand you can't use. Or a fucking crafting material that you don't care about. But teach their own. It's cool that you can fuck off and go do other stuff. Like, I think that's good. Because, like, in a Dark Soul, it's like, everything's in a fucking hallway. And if an enemy is blocking your fucking way out of that hallway, you're just fucked. Hey, what's this? What's that do? The fuck does that do? A display of magic and destruction. Cool. There's a Splatoon, a Splatoon, and a Spleen. Yeah. I like being able to pace between boss fights. But do you need permission to post links? You don't. No. Until somebody fucks it up for everybody. That's how it goes. Whoops. Where am I going? What am I doing? Hey, what's floating over there? Is that some goop? What do we got? A little bit of goop. Nintendo is replacing their Oh, right, that thing where they finally moved over their servers. Yeah, right. Got it. And the first game that took advantage of this was Monster Hunter Rise. Yeah. Okay, I remember this now. Listen, we all know Nintendo's fucking, like, literally decades behind online infrastructure. Like, I don't know. It's so wild because I just think about the Xbox 360 and even the Xbox, OG Xbox, like, how Halo 2 had decent online, including, like, inviting your friends and stuff before any of that shit existed. Like, and here we are, like, 3 console generations ahead of that, and it's like, Nintendo's just shrugging, like, I don't know, give me 150% more of your money for some games. Oh, hello, Mark. Oh, it truly is a pleasure to see you again, boss. They've been an awful mess up there, haven't they? Take some guts to get involved, I'll say that much. Anyway, perhaps you'd like to browse my wares a little destruction. Yeah, I want to browse your wares. What is this? Coffee. Dark and bitter, just like death likes it. Pure heal for 15 HP. Fire arrow. It flies straight, it burns. What more could you ask for? How much does that cost? 30 little guys? Cost 20 little guys? I'll buy that guy, and I'll buy this guy. I'll buy all the guys. Fuck. Unlock an additional item slot for the store. Yay. Dang it, I didn't know that we would get it right away. I thought that was like a next thing. Oops. All weapons gain a plus 5% chance to be critical. Well, I have no money, so oops. Yeah, I guess there's a reason why open worlds usually have a main quest thing for those that want to mainline it, for sure. For sure. You know what I need to do? I need to get back to Ghost of Tsushima, because that had a really fun system for showing you your main quest and stuff without being like, hitting you over the head with it. Oh, hello. Hey, Harriet. Boss, before your interview with Brad, you have to hear me out. It's very important. Surely you noticed that when you eliminated certain minions, you collected an anima orb. Yes, animals heal my injuries, blah, blah, blah. I'm not completely senile yet. Yeah, don't take it the wrong way, please. We're just covering our bases. As we were saying, animals heal your injuries, and injuries are the grayed out part of your HP, see? Thanks, Harriet. I got it. I can handle it from here. As you wish. The ball is in your court, boss. So we can FromSoft we can Bloodborne the health pack? That's nice. Dude, I'm getting back into Ghost of Tsushima. I played it instead of sleeping the other night. Yeah. I think I stopped playing Ghost of Tsushima when it did a really cool thing where the first time I did a stealth kill on the enemy, this is like this is a really cool moment in Ghost of Tsushima, so like tune out if you don't want to hear this. Where the entire thing is about being a samurai, right? And like keeping your honor and being very like true to your ways and the way that samurai operate. And so like a lot of the times you approach like encampments and you literally just announce yourself and then you have a cool samurai showdown with them. But as time goes on in that game, it becomes clear that you need to like you could operate in a different way. And people are like, hey, you can't just like go yelling at people and fighting them because that's going to get you killed. You should do things this way. And so if you do something stealthily and kill somebody without like facing them, because the whole thing is like everybody in death deserves like an honorable death, as opposed to like you sneak up behind a dude and stab him literally through the throat, and sneak up on him. If the first time you kill somebody and they don't see you, you get a flashback where your teacher is like, hey, every single fucking, and they're like killing a dude and they're like, everybody deserves to see the face of the person who killed them. Like, it's just, it was fucking incredible and it made me feel so bad. You! What the hell's happening here, Brad? Where'd all these souls come from? What's it to you? Who are you anyway with your mummified boomer face? What the fuck? What does that mean? Don't call me a boomer face. What does this do? Hey, bud. Ow. Oh my god, he took a selfie! Mid-combo. Good for him. Ow. Oh, beep boop. No! My death. Like a boomer? I don't know. Me disobeying my only mentor and father figure every time. Happy, thriving. My crops are watered. My face is clear. God, I love the like deep sigh when you reload in to your desk and death just goes very good. Oh, the main character pets damn near every animal he comes across. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima is cool. I need to get back to it, but there's just too many things. And I need to play Horizon. But I don't know if I want to beeline Horizon's plot. It feels, the problem with Horizon right now, and how I feel, the way that they've rebalanced combat and a lot of the tools and items that you have, there's way more tools, and it feels like tools are for very specific jobs in Horizon, whereas like in Horizon 1, you could kind of just use most bows for anything. But it feels like very specifically you only have a limited number of tools, and like if I beeline the plot, I'm gonna get access to much better tools so that I won't get my shit kicked in all the time. Because if you get into robot fight in Horizon 2, that shit kicks off and you're in trouble really quick. I don't know. Anyway, too many video games is right. The Maropos, not too shaken up, I mean. No disrespect to Mr. Bad, but he's grown way too confident. Seeing you being attacked for no reason makes my blood boil. You're the best, boss. You're gonna kill it out there. Oh. Many video games. There's a quest in Horizon Zero 2 that forced me down to story difficulty. It was so hard. Damn. Take your time with it, Viz. That way you don't burn yourself. Totally, yeah. So the original way, the way that I felt like I wanted to play the original Horizon, like as I had gotten farther through it, was I was like, I kind of wish every single time I went through like a town, I had done all of the side quests in that town, because it feels like, as little as this word means, it felt more immersive to me, the idea that like Aloy would wrap up everything in an area as opposed to like plow through and then come back there later. But now I'm just like, I'll just go through this town, see what's interesting to me, and if something interests me, I'll pursue it. And if not, I'll just fucking deal. World dagger. Can't afford nothing. Not a dang thing. Sorry? Hello? Heals HP but inflicts injuries over time for more certain duration. Hi, hello? That's the guy from Deltarune. What's this dude's name? Somebody knows. I haven't played Deltarune Chapter 2 yet. Bees, Lancer. Am I crazy? Let me look up Lancer. Oh yeah, that's him. I mean, if his tongue was sticking out, it would be 1-to-1. Yeah, that's them. Cool. I should play Deltarune Chapter 2 someday, huh? Probably a reference to Deltarune. Skulls have no tongue. You don't know. You don't know nothing about my skull. That's why I play open world games. I just do what appeals to me and then move on. For sure. There's just... the Horizon is so dense. Also, there's a couple, like, key items in Horizon 2 that you clearly need to do side stuff. So, like, a lot of the side stuff that I'm seeing now, which is... it's super nice. In Horizon, it literally says on the map, you're missing a tool to do this. Which, why the fuck doesn't every game have that? Why doesn't every game say, hey, idiot, you literally can't do this right now. Go away. Like, I need that. You mustn't say that. Jerry! Come on, kiddo, it's obvious. There was a conflict of interest between the higher-ups and Brad. He was right not to let it go that easily. He could have gone about it less forcefully, though. He could have split his skull in half with his rocky fists. Yeah, okay, you're right. He could have asked me first. It would have been done any harm to send a quick email and follow up with assembly. Man, this is corporate as fuck. Yeah, it's super nice. There's a ton of things that are like, hey, you can't do this right now. You're missing a tool to do this. Also, the way that they denote, if you've gotten everything in an area, like a side area, if you found every single treasure and stuff, it says completed. And it changes the color of the icon. If you haven't been there, I think it's green. If you've been there, you've explored, and you've gotten any number of things that isn't all of them, it's white, and it won't say completed. So you know that you missed something there. And it's just nice. There's a lot of really good quality of life stuff in Horizon Zero Dawn. Or Horizon Forbidden West. Man, Horizon Forbidden West does not roll off as much as Horizon Zero Dawn. This game's aesthetic is incredible. Welcome, unable to load. I saw this game and I was like, yep, getting that. Don't mind me. Oh, hello. Scythe attack. Infused bleed. Yes, please. Anything that's... Any bleed ever in any game, I will always take. Wish Elden Ring had done similar things. Dude, yeah, there's a lot of... Yeah. Yeah, they put a lot of quality into making it easy to keep track of stuff. Also, there's a really subtle thing. I think I remember on Castle Super Beast they were complaining about it. But every single time you go to a settlement, Aloy will, like, whisper to herself, essentially. Because, like, anytime Aloy isn't talking to a person, she's doing that thing that most of us do, which is, like, talking to yourself kind of, like, under your breath. And she's just like... Oh, I had a little quest here. Guess I should go talk to so-and-so. And it just, like, gives you a little reminder of, like, hey, this is the thing that you could do. Also, Horizon Zero Dawn, the original, had an amazing thing that I still think that every single game should implement, which is in your quest log, it literally shows you the distance to that quest, or the next leg of that quest. So if you look through your quest log, you're like, oh, this one's 100 meters away. I'll go do that one because it's fucking close. Instead of like, oh, I'll track this one, and then I'll back out to the map, and I'll see how close it is, and then you're like, ah, it's not that close. And you go to another one, and you start like scrolling through everything on the map, or in your quest log, and you're like, which one's fucking closest? Yeah, it's good. Ow. Oh my god, I just noticed those are paper airplanes. That's great. The marking in Elden Ring is not sufficient enough, in my opinion. Like, it's fine. It's better than nothing, which a lot of games have nothing. But, I don't know. Even in Hollow Knight, which has like way less markers available to you. Like, you have a amount of markers you can spend, and I think it's like 4? And you can acquire, like, getting more markers feels like an upgrade in that game because you get one type of marker and it's like, this one's blue. And so, like, you can come up with your own internal system to be like, okay, well, blue means, like, here's some geo or whatever, or like an enemy. And then, like, you get, like, a red marker. And then I decided, like, oh, that's an ability that I know that I can or am going to need to do this thing. And you mark it on there. And it just helps having different colorization. If the markers in Elden Ring were differently colored, that'd be a different thing. I think that would be nice. Anyway. Open world's hard. I also am, like, a big proponent of, like, not every game needs to be open world. Like, I find myself every single time I get to a place in Elden Ring that's clearly has level design, I'm like, oh, thank God. I know, like, I have direction. Like, I'm thriving. Like, I'm not just in a fucking open field with some dudes. Like, anytime I get to a fort, I'm just like, oh, thank God, there's level design here. Like, it's the same way I felt with Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain. Where it's like, there's these little areas that have level design in this otherwise, like, hey, this is a desert. But I think that might just come down to like personal preference. Like, I like having a certain degree of direction. I really hate feeling like super aimless. But that's just me. Otherwise, my favorite marking system by far. I really enjoyed making my own map. Yeah, Breath of the Wild is pretty good. But to find and level design, you must answer my riddles 3. You solved my level design problem. You solved my open world problem, which is to say, you discovered a place where we designed the level. Now stop. Am I bleeding? What's happening? Why am I losing health? Hello? Or it certainly looks like I'm losing health. Penalties. Am I bleeding? Am I the one who's bloody? What is happening? I'm scared. I'm leaving. Goodbye. HR office. Let's go talk to HR. What the fuck? All my dang health got gone away. I feel like Elden Ring was dense enough that there's always something to find. I mean, it was okay. It's really hard for me to, like, stay objective about that game because I started Elden Ring and Horizon at the same time. And so, comparatively, fucking Elden Ring is sparse. Like, there's nothing in that map. But that's not really fair. And maybe that's my own problem, was that I started those games around the same time. Cool, I have a healer. Anyway, I also just really dislike how FromSoft's quests are structured. In that they aren't... Well, they're structured, but, like, not that you can see it. Oh, am I bleeding again? I certainly saw myself take a red damage. No, wait, I'm doing red damage too, though. So I hit a certain point where I was like, I really want to do this quest. And so... I'm going to... just look up the next part of it, because I'm not gonna fucking find it on my own. And I'm feeling a little bit that way right now with Tunic, where I'm just like, I'm just gonna be wasting time bumping into walls and shit for a while if I don't look this up. And it's like super fine if you want to spend your time just wandering around and taking in the big mystery of like, hey, this is a big old open world, beebity-boo-boo-bidee. I'll wander across stuff and find things if I find them. And I think that's super valuable and valid. What is happening to my health? Jesus. Wow.
So possibly lukewarm deep. I don't think an open world does the Soulsborne formula any favors.
I don't disagree, Fos. The only thing that I think it adds is that it gives you a little bit of an ability to like fuck off if you hit a wall that's way too hard. And it allows you to feel like, instead of just, I'm gonna grind this room full of like 2 enemies over and over again until I'm strong enough to beat this boss, it allows you to like fuck off into an area where it's like, you're ostensibly making progress and also grinding. That's about it. That's where I'm at. I've had to look quests up in FromSoft game from back in the Demon Souls game. Yeah, dude, quests in Souls games are not intuitive. Like, they're by design obtuse and obscure, and that's kind of the point. So that in your second playthrough, you can be like, wow, let me talk, or not talk, to this individual at this time. Very irritable boss syndrome. Deals bonus damage after being hit. Generates 30 plus mana. Death block? Effect triggered for every attack suffered. I mean, that seems good, but I don't have any dang spells. I don't think that gives me poison. Maybe it does. I don't remember. Wait, am I going backwards? I'm going back. I love this little skeleton man. With my whole dang heart. Whole heart. Where are we going? Thanager's shop? How many souls do we have? Not that many. I guess if we go to Solary Deposit, we can, like, keep our souls on another playthrough? I guess that's in spice to the new runs, but also I'm sick of feeling like an idiot because it didn't occur to me to do some asinine thing. Totally, 100% a bonus copy. Yeah, I'm with you there. And a lot of people really value that. They're like, wow, I sure did accidentally talk to this guy, and therefore he hated me and killed all my sons. I don't know that this is a FromSoft quest, but, like, it sure does feel like one. Which is like, oh, oops, you talked to a guy? Well, your favorite NPC is dead. It's like, oh, okay. I'm gonna do this just real quick. Whoop! But I do think it's cool that there's games out there. There is a game series out there that, like, has that type of, like, asinine consequence situation. I just don't want to deal with it. You talks to a guy. He follows you back to the Nexus and starts murdering NPCs. Yeah. Yeah. Another one is, like, Dark Souls 1 Curse, where it's just like, hey, did you have this one status effect that you don't know what it was until it happened to you? Like, it could have been poison for all you fucking knew. But, oops, hey, guess what? It did make your health 25% of its full health. And you aren't going to know how to cure that. That's just going to be your life for the rest of the time. And even when you do look up how to cure it, you still have to walk all the way to the NPC who sells the thing that cures you of that ailment while at 25% health. God, I'm gonna heal. Hope you read the on-screen text the one time it pops up. That's the other thing about FromSoft games is, like, I am not way into the read the fingernail description to learn about the story in this game that we ostensibly have, but we're not gonna tell it to you in any sort of constructed, interesting way. We are just gonna throw some fucking flavor text on a fucking, I don't know, a beard hair, and then you will have to read about the second king and how he did like corgis. Yeah, like, so on every subsequent playthrough of Dark Souls 1, what I do is I buy one of those items from that NPC when you pass him the first time, just so I have it. And then if I get cursed, I can use that. And then if I get cursed again, then it's like, oh, fuck, I gotta go find this guy again. Control room, huh? I'm not tabbed in right now. Hello? Uh-oh. That is exactly how it feels outside looking in from FromSoft games. I never have no idea what is happening ever. Fair! Because it's silly. It's not straightforward, and that's kind of the point. I feel like FromSoft games are, like, intentionally asinine and obtuse so that there's a certain degree of gatekeeping to be like, well, I understand everything about this FromSoft game and I'm very good at it, and also I played a hard game and I liked it. That's fine. That's fine. You're allowed to like a hard game. But it feels like they've really leaned into that shit. Like, it isn't differently designed, it isn't design choice, it is just flat out bloody bad design. Yeah. Yeah. Also, the controls don't feel responsive. And the fact that in Elden Ring you need to do menuing in combat is bad. Menuing in combat sucks. Not good. Fuck gatekeeping, yeah. Fuck it with a rusty bat. That sounds painful, but yes. Where should we go? Vitamin department? Control room. I'm still not clear on what these floors are going to do. All I know about From Soft Game is like, finished Hollow Knight, was confused, and then people went, well, wait until you see Dark Souls lore. Yeah, don't. You're fine. Oh, I see. Okay. Ow! Hey! Stop that. Sure. The game some occasions is annoying, but overall game design reminds me a lot of original and Zelda, both good and bad. I mean, it certainly has the vibe of older games in that older games just didn't know any better. FromSoft has made a conscious decision to make a really frustrating, hard to play, long, obtuse, not straightforward narrative game. Because and that's valid. I do definitely agree, and I understand pining for an old time of video games where A, it took forever to beat a game because they were hard as hell, and B, like, not everything was outright stated, and I think that's cool and valid, but I think there's better ways to do that. Like Tunic, or Hyper Light Drifter. You know? Like, hey, we're not gonna fucking put our story in some fingernails, we're gonna do, as the kids say, environmental storytelling. And, like, it's not that there is, like, a set narrative, which there is. It's more like, hey, you get to decide what it is by piecing it together through context clues. Whereas in Souls games, it's like, go read the fingernails about it. About the king and how he liked board games. Anyway. I think I prefer my experience accidentally turning into a vampire villain, but I could ramble about why I liked that. Within the overall adventure, though, for one, it's not as annoying as being cursed in Dark Souls at the very least. Yeah. I mean, you can just not go out during the day if you're a vampire in Oblivion. You can't not have 25 HP just by waiting a certain amount of time. There's a point where it's not just get good at the game, but the developers are purposely being ass clones. Yeah, and, like, I don't know. I still think there's a place for that. Like, I like that there's a game that exists that is really, like, hard. And I think difficult games are cool and fine. But I do think that, like, certain decisions around those things are, like, fuck. So why I feel like I bounced off Elden Ring is that I found a cave that I was going through, and it was just boss, and that's all, folks. Yeah, 100%. There's a ton of those in Elden Ring. There's so many of those in Elden Ring. And it's just like, I just feel like I wasted my time. Whereas I feel like in a regular Dark Souls game, I don't ever feel like I go down a path, and I wasted my time. There's a few instances in which I feel that way, but I don't know. To sum it up, in tweet form, I love 280 characters. Gamers TM be like, adding accessibility is bad. You have to play the game as intended. Anyway, look at this bug exploit I found. I'm level 500 with infinite money and can one-shot the final boss. Get good, mates. Yeah. I do think that, like, there should just be an easy mode in a lot of games, and all it has to be is just, like, a console command that gives you infinite health. Like, it just, like, I don't know, you're still gonna be playing the game, or, like, gives you a stupid stack of damage. Like, makes your health bar really big. Like, that's the easy version of a FromSoft game. And then you can just, like, I don't know, fight a dude. But you're still gonna get stun locked into hell. I don't know, it's hard. And also, I'm very armchair developer right now because I don't know shit. I haven't studied game design, I don't know things. So apologies if I'm coming across like I know what I'm talking about. I can't fucking make a game, you kidding me? This shit's hard. fact that anything gets made is impossible. Also, sorry that my mouse is here. You think the Dark Souls community could take a lesson from the Celeste community? I haven't dipped into them too hard, but the Celeste accessibility features seem really good. That's another game I could stream if everybody just wanted to get incredibly frustrated. Anyway, let's go fight Brad. So thoughts on this game you are currently playing? The combat and aesthetic are fucking so super polished, and it's really cool, and I love the vibe. And I love roguelites. I don't think it conveys everything that you need to know super well. And I also don't think there's a great balance of like, hey, here's weapons and your abilities and what they do and stuff. I think a lot of conveyance is really not great right now, in my opinion. But that's just me, and that's just stuff that can get worked out. Like, the game itself so far is really solid. And the animation is fucking stellar. The entire vibe is very up my alley. You're a pretty hardcore Souls fan, but I still think the games could benefit from assist moves. I definitely think that. I don't think there's any question. Hello, bud. You! Subdue the pyro ghost, subdue the staff. Subdue the gargoyle who's making a fool of me. Arg! Looks like you're working not right in the head, but hey, we all know you're a compulsive liar. What the fuck is happening? Hey, bud. Ow. Man, this fucking oh, we didn't see this last time. Man, my fucking bleed doing work, though. It feels like he straight up has a different moveset this time. Which would be interesting if that was a decision. Like, different runs can have different movesets. Or we're just getting lucky or unlucky. Ow, my body. Hey! Get fucked, Brad. No, seriously, what are you doing, man? Like, I'll get back to work as soon as I promise. No, get back to work right now. No consequences. Ugh, breathe. Everything will be okay. Whoop. Good job, Brad. What do we got? Hello? Hello. Ooh. Game +1 defense. Reduce spells mana cost. Defense is pretty cool. Are we the baddies? I mean, we're literally death. So, you know, take that as you will. Best I can tell, this game is about you being the boss and trying to wrangle your employees. 100% it is. Man, that just makes me think of, like, Persona 3 music. The elevator music. Hang in there. Good job. Hey, Mr. CEO, sir, be very careful when you take your lunch break. I think someone is shamelessly raiding the fridge. Are you saying that sometimes your lunch disappears? Yes, I can't believe it. Do they think the fridge stocks up automatically when it takes something out? Well, it sure doesn't. When the fridge is empty, that's it. And no poor sap is going to keep stocking it up. Nobody thinks you're sap, Patrick. Come on. Hi, bowl. Whoa! Delicious. What does that say? Overly mature cheese. Not much fun to be around, but great for your bank account. +5 defense for 2 minutes. I mean, okay. Oh, hey, Jerry. Hang on, boss. Is that really you? Wow, what a bold new look. I remember you being taller and scarier. It's definitely different. Imagine you haven't shown much interest in management's reports, but there have been some alarming goings-on recently. For example, the Soros have now decided to ignore your old rules, and they'll be doing as they please. All departments are feeling the strain. Another week in hell, so to speak. Thanks, Jerry. got this fucking blob. Just writing. I love that these vending machines are shaped like sarcophagi. It's great. Love that for me. Check out the skeleton in the foreground. He's having a good time. When do they release a comprehensive Persona 3? Maybe someday. Maybe someday I'll get back to streaming it. That was one of my earliest stream throughs. Those were the days. And then I realized my computer couldn't deal with what it was doing. And I was like, oh, I have to stop this. Ooh. New biome. Ah! You're scary! I'm terrified. Stop. Ow. Ow. So far, it's not very clear to me. Health is hard to come by in this game. Fire arrow. Great. The goop animations, dude. The animation on this fucking game is out of control. It's out of control. It needs to be stopped. Someone needs to stop them. Splurred thee. Aw. Crow. Very good. Howdy, Eric. Welcome. Only a week to Color Funk Arcade. Yeah, everybody go follow Toddly Enough. I'm gonna do the thing. Toddly Enough. How's this game? It's fine. The animation is top notch. The game is definitely there, but it's like, no pun intended, pretty bare bones. It's fun. I'm having fun. Get the fuck out of here, mouse. The animation is like out of control. It's got a solid base, yeah. And it's technically early access, which I didn't realize, to be honest. Even though there was probably like a big, hey, this is early access thing. I want to replace the fire arrow that I just got. Because it doesn't seem that good to me. The biggest complaint I have is that a lot of the mechanics aren't immediately clear. Including how I get heals. Thanager's office. Slima. By Demanda. It's like fresh early access. It's like very recently come out, yeah. Like literally only a couple weeks ago. I think. Maybe like a week or two ago? Maybe? It's very, very, very early access. This access? It's crazy early. Which is fine. I don't know why there's such an aggressive stigma around early access. I guess maybe because a couple people had some really bad experiences with some early access, I suppose, which makes sense. Oh, hello. Don't like that. I like early access games. They feel like free little content patches for sure. Every time we hear the bubble sound effect from the elevator, I just go, SpongeBob? Watch SpongeBob? I have to listen for it next time. A lot of early access games are not ready, and that's why. You. I've had pretty, like, universally good experiences with early access games. Like, I think about Nuclear Throne and other games. Dead Cells. That's another one. Lots of roguelikes. I've been burned enough to avoid early access at this point. What have you been burned on, if you don't mind me asking, Eric? Avoid early access because I rarely return to most games. Rather play it when it's finished. That's totally fair. Yeah, definitely. That's a reasonable take. Because I might do the same with this. Another one that, like, I started and barely touched was Skull the Hero Slayer, which I think is still early access. And overall, I was like, this is a cool idea, but, like, this isn't here for me. Worlds Adrift. I don't know if I know that. Ow. Man, I would love some HP. It feels like I'm supposed to be getting HP because they were talking about how when I defeat enemies, I get like blue stuff that heals my HP and like heals up the gray part of my HP. But it feels like that's not working right now. The Long Dark. Oh man, The Long Dark. I fucking love that game so much. It was an Air Pirate MMO-ish game by Bossa Studio. I feel like, yeah, that's tough. Any fucking MMO seems like a hard thing to promise early access for, and being able to be like, hey, we're gonna make good on all these promises. It's like, dude, there can be like 2 MMOs at any one time. Not that like it needs to be the best MMO or anything. And I guess Minecraft? I suppose Minecraft, yeah. MMO in the Minecraft game sense? Gotcha. Like a very big game. Yeah, Skull was kind of hard for me to play, but I like the concept. Yee. I never died cells they used to wipe your progress with every update in early access. Yeah, that's a whole thing. You know what is a game that I'm playing early access, which is like not accessible to most humans because it's a VR game? Compound. Compound VR is fucking great. Really good. It's pretty, I'd say bare bones, but like I don't feel like I need for it to be anything more than it currently is. Just a really well stylized FPS shooter where you do roguelites, everything. I think the best EA game I played was Risk of Rain 2. I definitely thought you meant Electronic Arts and not early access. There's a whole graveyard of abandoned early access games, yeah. I mean, right now, I wonder if I could look at my Steam library and see what could I sort my Steam library by early access and just take a look? It's in early access. Is there tags? Enter a tag. Early access. Holy shit, you can. Oh my goodness. What the fuck? Beat Saber is early access, according to this? 7 Days to Die, which I played for like maybe 2 hours. That was fine. Black Mesa still counts. They might still have tags left over from when they were early access. Compound, holy fuck. Crucible is still in my fucking Steam library. That Amazon game. How has Amazon not been able to do anything? It feels like they're constantly trying to make games and constantly failing. Good for them, I guess. Necrodancer was neat to hop on early access because I have the MP3s for the old versions of some of the songs. Oh, interesting. You typically don't play early access largely because I miss that it's a thing, and by the time I think to look at it, oops, it's either a full game or it's dead. Gotcha. Dead Cells, Dungeon Souls. I don't think I've played this. Did Todd gift this to me? Because Todd's the only person on my friends list who's played it. Golf It, Golf with Friends, apparently Gorn, which is a VR game, is early access. I don't think I've played Gorn, actually. The Long Dark, Paladins. Fuck, remember Paladins? Pavlov VR is early access. Still haven't really played that. Phasmo, we all know that. Quake Champions is apparently early access. Raft. Realm Royale. God. Risk of Rain 2. Valheim! Man, I love Valheim. And VR Chat. These are apparently the games in my library that have early access in the tag. The reason why Amazon has failed so much is because they want billion-dollar games immediately and do not want to build up. Yeah. Breakaway, Crucible, New World. The problem is that they want immediate results. Yeah. Newer World made me so sad that it was bad. Aw, man, that's unfortunate. Oh, another for me is Scrap Mechanic. It went a different direction than what the early build. Hold on, let me look that up. I think when you say that, I'm picturing an inventory sorting program. Oh shit! I remember seeing a YouTube video on this game. Dude, this game looked goofy as hell. Oh, there is farming in this game, apparently. Interesting. Okay. Got it. Oh, Hard Space Shipbreaker is another early access that is really good. Was FLCL? Not FLCL. That's fully coolly. Was Faster Than Light early access? Was that one? Or was that just a full game? Not that the game is bad. Gotcha. Yeah, it's valid to be like, hey, this went a different direction. HR office. Hey, bud. You look... Hey, you're having a little bit of trouble there. What with the being impaled on a sign? Oops. Hey, bud. What do you got? I do like a kiln. Yeah. +2 defense is not bad. But 20 HP seems like it's what we fucking need. Oh, to our total. Damn it. The piano riff made me convinced that they were going to break into a Dancing Queen by ABBA. I definitely know what you're talking about. For sure. Hey, what's that? Hey, what's that interesting little Katamari back there? Ow! Probably not necessary. Health? 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 Dude, it's crazy how fucking rare health is in this game. Like, you don't even get the equivalent of a Estus at the beginning of every run. Oh, hello. Well, I'm fucked. Like, I have 1 HP right now. And it seems like, theoretically, I should be able to get about half of that back somehow. Oops. Anyway, hey, how'd go? We're playing a video game. It's fine. Let's gain some defense. Not that... Why did I get access defense? It's not gonna matter at 1 HP. Oh, God. I mean, honestly, it feels like something that is so obvious that they'll definitely, like, change. It's one of those things. But, you're right. I should let the devs know. Because I'm not very sure how the health mechanic is supposed to work. Hey, bud. What's up? I do have a lot of solarry. So scared. Anything's gonna kill me. Anything hits me once, I'm fucked. And I'm dead. It happened so fast. Yeah. Riv. Alright, time to get back at it. Death ain't gonna death itself. What if I just leave that behind? Is that a thing I can do? Oh. Wait, then what's the point? Oh, that's a bug. You're clearly supposed to want to pick this book up every time, and it has a fun little animation for it, but you can just walk past it. Boss. What's up? Keep it for sinful... Okay. still don't understand what the bars are about, because I can still technically buy this. Getting stabbed is never a pleasant experience, but it stings that much more when it's in the back. So, like, I bought that, even though, like, the percentage of the bar isn't up, and I thought maybe the percentage of the bar decides what version of the thing you buy. And so, if I get it to 95... Oh! As you kill more things, you get a steeper discount. Oh. Got it. Yeah, I'm just a silly little fuck who doesn't know nothing. Oh, I'm sorry you had a rough work day, Bonus Cobb V. Have a good sleep. We will continue to play a video game. Vip. No. So, like, I guess these things, I think, refill my health. So if I take damage, I could come back for that. Like, it's like a piece of meat in Dead Cells. Like, you wouldn't want to eat a piece of meat when you have full HP. Sir? Fucking excuse you? Well, where were those all my other playthroughs? Those coffees that just dropped there in the first 2 seconds. Defense up. Yeah. Fucking whoops. Well, I kind of wish I'd taken damage so that I could test to see if this blue soul thing makes sense. This game do be giving me an inspiration or two. I'm so jealous of skull aesthetics. Like, part of me really wants my, like, mascot to be skeleton. But that doesn't really jive with the whole thing. I mean, my mascot could be whatever the fuck I want, I guess. The fucking mascot. Doesn't need to be anything or make any sense. Invisoskeleton, yeah. This mascot is so strong. Thank you. I'm glad you think that. I do like my mascot, but I just can't help but, like, look at skull-esque things like this guy and be like, oh, it's cute and cool. Ooh. That's really cool. The animation in this game continues to fuck. You know something I think about all the time? Because I have, my desktop background is a panel that Saren did for the Apex comics, and it's Ash. I think about how in that panel, they have computer monitors, and it is 700 years in the future, but they do still have cables coming at the back, all disorganized and stuff. Working day is done, so I'm gonna head out, have a fun skeleton game visit. See you, Pickles. Have a good one. Thanks for popping in. For Halloween, maybe a ghost but made of bones. To be honest, I already have a Halloween design, and I fucking love it. Like, part of me wants to be the Halloween design all the time. Like, I think it's super spooky and really good. Hazard just work. Why would you want latency in the future? That's a great point. But I would have just assumed that we figured out the whole wireless power situation. Also, I did accidentally throw that fireball, don't I? What's this? Hello? Oh, one of these guys. They probably go like 10,000 frames per second. Yeah, but you know your brain can only see like 5,000 frames. Thank you, End Hero. Yeah. I really like my Halloween design a lot. It is basically one-to-one ripped from Gaster from Patent Time. Did that heal me? What the fuck did that do? No, those were just souls. Okay, those are just souls. So I missed out on some souls. Or not souls. Currency. In the first area. Ow! My body. I thought for sure I could get up on those rocks. Well, I didn't think for sure, but I did need to check. Wow, thank you, End Hero. It's because I refuse to change it and learn anything different. I'm like, I've learned to draw this one thing pretty okay, and even then, not the most okay that it could be, or consistently. So I'll just stick. Ah! But thank you! Thanks. I'm gonna use that right away because holy shit, my HP is very low. Excuse me, you draw things very good, thank you. No, I don't have very good consistency, and drawing is hard and it hurts. It sucks. What are you gonna do? Don't down your art skills. Oh, sorry to specialize in your own ways. Sorry, I was not trying to down my own art skills. I'm just trying to say that, like, I've gotten very good at one little guy. What do we got? That seems pretty fucking good. Are these permanent? Or are they just per run? Okay, they're definitely per run. Okay. What am I doing? Jesus. Ow! Hey! You can't do that. That's illegal. And it's illegal because I said so. Because I'm the boss. I guess you could argue that there's probably a higher up boss. Hey, bud. I love... Like, this is a really grim idea for a boss, but I do think it's really well animated, and they've done it in a goofy enough way that it doesn't feel grim to me. But I also don't have, like, any personal association with, like, hanged stuff. Like, it looks like a worm, which I guess is probably... Ow, my body. Ow. Wah! I wasn't paying close enough attention to my health, I guess. Oops. Oops. All your stuff from Linda's stream, thank you. I still owe Linda some emotes. It's written right over there. And this is why I don't have commissions open publicly. Because boy howdy, that ain't a good turnaround time. Jim's supposed to Pam who possessed. Passed on a message. Michael wanted to tell you something. Marketing circular. I heard the Karen. You'll see in the meeting, but in the end, I didn't. Okay. It was a joke about a bunch of corporate bullshit. But privately, maybe? I mean, yeah. If, like, legit, if, like, friends ask me stuff, I'll be like, yeah, sure. I'll fucking write it down. And I'll do a sketch. I'll do a scribbly. I mean, I think technically I still arena a commission. And she asked me for it, like, a giant break and her voice hurting. So that should tell you a little bit about the turnaround time. It's not a good turnaround time, though. But it is as a direct result of, like, needing to take care of my own physical health above all else. Like, money is cool and all, but it's not really worth destroying my physical well-being. It's tough out here. I want to just fucking go into the back to tank and heal my tendonitis, arthritis situation in my hand. Can I just take a dip in the fucking Star Wars healing pod and fix all my problems, please and thanks? That'd be swell. I didn't see what that did. I probably should have read that, huh? I did just want to hit a button and see a cool little pew 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 pew. It's still not very clear to me what these choosing these different floors actually affects, because I'm not feeling like they're substantially different, other than the ones where it's like, hey, this is a mini boss. When did Twitch get banner ads? Oh yeah, I saw that recently. I didn't know how to feel about that. Sorry. I promise I didn't put that one up. You'll know when I put up ads, because, like, on purpose, because the only time I do them is when I need to be right back. Because what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna show you guys a little screen with nothing going on. Here, have some ads. I'll make several cents off of it, maybe. And you're not missing anything. Majin healing pod. Any old healing pod would be nice. I do frequently feel like I just want a glove for my hand that is just hot water. Like a hot water bottle, but it's a glove. Like a hot water glove. Oh, Jiggy Dino, eat a can of senzu beans? That's too much. Dropping me in ads like constantly on streams, like cuts the streamer off mid-sentence multiple times per stream. That sucks. That's not supposed to happen. Usually, if people have ads enabled, like... You know what it is? Because I still vaguely understand the advertising space on Twitch. It's... If I haven't rolled an ad once every, I think, hour, it'll start deploying ads automatically for people. If you're not subbed, I guess. Even if you're subbed, sometimes it fucks up. You would maim and kill for a hot water glove? Dude, it's such a decent idea. Dude, my mom is so fucking sweet and such a good seamstress. She, you know, like hand braces, like for your wrist and stuff? She essentially tried to make one of those, but out of fabric with, like, rice inside of it, so that I could heat it up and wear it around my hand. Hang on, I think I have the prototype here still. I'll take a picture and post it in the Discord. Yeah, it's cool. I have it right here. I did point out to her, I was like, Mom, I think technically this has, because she sewed on Velcro straps to it, which is great. But I was like, Mom, I think these will melt in the microwave. I think that's what would happen. Also, I think this was made for the wrong hand, maybe? Because there's like, man, she really went all out, because there's like a little curvature for like the thumb spot. It's crazy. I need to collab with her on this one again, because it's a really, really good idea. Props on props. Yeah. Someone remind me to take a picture after stream, and I'll post it in the Discord. Actually, I should just do that now, because I won't remember. I won't remember. Fuck it. I'm gonna run an ad. Because people are gonna get ads right now if I don't. And we were just talking about it. So I'm gonna do right back. I'm gonna put on some tunes. I'm gonna take a picture of this little thing. And we'll be back in like 3 to 5 minutes. See you in a little bit. If you don't want ads, consider subscribing. You get sub emotes. I like them. I made them myself. Okay, be right back. We'll be back. I took a little picture. It's not very clear. And also I realized the thing was meant to be worn on the back of your hand and wrist. But it would be cool if there was versatility for it to be worn all the way around. Or on the other side, depending on what you needed. Anyway, yeah. It's a cool idea. It's super, super cool, and my mom is very sweet. And she's great. Anyway. Death game. Little guy. Where am I? Did we just restart? Where am I? What am I doing? This is backwards. I have a map. Yeah, it looks neat. Yeah. I think could just somehow replace the straps with like strings just to tie them instead of Velcro, because the Velcro, in particular, the Velcro straps that she was using definitely have plastic in them, and so if you wanted to microwave them, it'd be microwave them to heat them up. It'd be a problem. But yeah, I want a fucking, I don't remember what it's called, a still suit in Dune, but just for my hand, and it's exclusively for hot water to circulate through around my hand. Anyway, handheld is important. As more and more people use their entire spend their entire lives using their hands, like very repetitive motions to do things, I feel like we're gonna get more solutions to these problems. That's never gonna get made, you don't know. It's a liability waiting to happen. I mean, so are guns. Those get made all the time. Stop. Stop. I said to stop. Ow. Stop. Ow. I whipped. I went in here with so much health. I was so confident. Oops. Oh well. What are you gonna do? They make heated and compression gloves for arthritis already. I know about compression gloves. I haven't seen any heated variety. Also, the compression gloves that I got, I fucking hate. They're not very good. I wish they were a little better. They throw... I mean, I got pretty cheap ones, admittedly. So, that's on me. But, like, I feel like compression gloves have a lifetime on them because just by the way that they exist, you are just always going to be stretching them out a little bit, little by little. And so eventually they will become not good to use. Whoops. Man, the animation and effects in this game are fucking out of control. I know we've already gone over this like 70 times, but it remains true. But yeah, if there's a heated glove situation out there that seems good, send it my way, because my shit's fucked. Hey, I'm your boss. Don't attack me. Thank you. Or let me kill you. Speaking of hand trouble, mine's not feeling great. Oh, let's talk about hands. Has reminded me that I have them. Man, it sucks that I really miss being able to like disconnect from my body and being able to like fully engage with games and media and stuff. But when you're in like constant low level pain, it's just like you're very always just like, yep, I sure do have a body. And it sucks. Oops. Seems good to me. Oh no, mortality sets in, yeah. Well, it's just like, I just remember being a kid and, like, I can think about it when I imagine just, like, if my hand didn't exist anymore. I think about how I could just forget that I'm holding a controller to engage with this game, and I would feel a little bit more, quote-unquote, immersed. But when you have something like this, and, like, this is a very low, like, I'm complaining about this, but this is not, like, so many people have way worse chronic pain issues than this, where life is just hell. And I have like a very low level, like, oh, I'm kind of uncomfortable just all the time. Like that it's trivial in comparison, but like it really does just like force you to constantly come back to your stupid meat cube that is your body and just be like, hey, you're just here forever. Deal with it. I got friends who have chronic pain, and yeah, it sounds absolutely horrible. Yeah, for sure. And yeah, again, like, I am not at the far end of the spectrum. I have it pretty easy. It still sucks, though. Low-level constant pain is hell. It's not good. And it's especially sucky because, like, that low-level constant pain becomes, like, active, really, like, forward-facing pain for a thing that I like to do, which is art. And that's why, like, it's so challenging to do commissions and, like, other things, because I'm just like, I have a fucking countdown timer to pain. Or not to pain, but to, like, excruciating pain anytime I engage with this thing. It sucks. It sucks! That's why I feel like my art is, like, really stagnant, and I feel like I have so much trouble improving. Is because, like, I can't just sit there and do, like, a lot of studies because, like, my time is really limited for, like, how long I can engage with the thing. And so, like, if I'm not being productive doing the thing, it feels like... What the fuck? Hello? Why was I not doing my big, cool wind-up attack? What the fuck? That guy. I definitely did the input for that. Oops. Don't know why I didn't. Well. You're not experiencing the worst thing, but you still have discomfort, and that's not a write-offable. For sure. I just want to make it clear that I'm not, like... I don't know. I know that is bad out there. It's rough out there for folks. But other people having it worse does not discount your own experiences, for sure. What the fuck are you? Skyfall. Tremendous storm spell designed to strike with surgical precision. Uh-huh. Its book is 100. Its scythe is 30. It lasts for 9 seconds. Sure. Whatever. Fucking whoops. Didn't mean to use that, but here we are. God damn it. Ow. Yep. Man, max HP, that's cool. How about normal amount of HP? How about just getting HP back? That'd be cool. How much monies do we have? Not a lot. We'll go to the shop, I guess. Why not? Game feels very Dead Cells. 100% it does. I agree. I was literally about to say how I find myself wishing that breaking open those barriers stunned enemies in the same way that it does in Dead Cells. Coffee, dark and bitter, heals 15 HP. Great. Heck, now I want to play Ghost of Tsushima real bad. You should play Ghost of Tsushima. It's good. I like it. I think that's a neat game. Hey, what's up? Ow. Hey, we did it. Will hung? Wait, is that a well hung joke? Hey, bud. 15 plus damage by consuming an anima. Doesn't seem great. Periodically. Regenerates plus 5 mana. I see you later. I think you're neat. It feels very odd that there were still enemies, like, after a boss floor. And the idea that, like, oh, hey, you beat this boss. You have 1 HP left. And then before you can get to the elevator, one of those guys just fucking kills you. That would suck. Alright, let's fight Brad again. How you doing, Brad? You're sure you're nasty flying books family. Okay, what? Make sniper rebel documentation in my personal register for the dead. You're trying to emotionally blackmail me. I don't know what's happening. This dialogue's a little weird. I appreciate that the dash is like the upgraded dash in Hollow Knight, where you can just kind of dash through things. I probably could have timed that better. Ow! And I'm dead. You know what's a really small thing? Death is so fast in this game. Like, it's so quick. And this is weird because I have the opposite complaint with, like, Souls games. I wish there was a little bit more of a lingering when you got hit, like a frame stop moment when you got hit. Because it moves on so quickly that it's like, oh, wait, I'm dead. Oops. But whereas, like, in fucking Elden Ring, I'm just like, dude, just load me back in. I know that I'm dead. Please don't take 20 seconds to animate a falling to your knees animation and tell me that I'm dead. I get it. Just get me back in. I want to fight a thing. Brad, you shipper, get over here. Yeah. 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 Raparier. For a second I thought they said Parappa. Parap barrier. It did not. Sad day. Hello? You got a minute? I guess. It's about the video that Brad posted to the company intranet, you know? I didn't give it a like, of course, but kind of awkward seeing Brad clobber you like that in public. 2 clicks and it's gone, but if you like, I can kick Brad. Okay. Man, that dialogue goes by way too fast. Like, it's nice that it sticks around as it stacks and goes through the dialogue tree, but the fact that it disappears, like, instantly once the last little dialogue bubble goes away or is done, it's like, I don't like that. Look at these little ghost fellas. They wiggling. They're just wiggling. Well, these are a bit different because it's good to know what killed you as opposed to Souls games where you probably know. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, tons of roguelikes literally have like a, this is the enemy that killed you, callouts. You know what I think I'm gonna do? Are you tired of drinking coffee milkshake? I don't know. Nobody here is tired. I think I'm gonna switch over to Abic. This game's cool. I'm gonna come back to it eventually. I didn't actually realize that it was a roguelike. I straight up thought it was just like a normal linear game, but I really like it. The animation is absurd. It's really good. Look at how fucking aggressively curved that scythe is. It's goofy. I love it. It's very shiny too. God. Cute. Cute game. Cute game. If you think it's neat, go grab it in early access. If you don't, that's fine. It'll be done eventually.